two nuclear powers facing off in a remote corner of the Himalayas. Monday, Indian and Chinese soldiers fought on disputed land using stones and bamboo poles, and around 24 people died. On the Indian side, at least 20 soldiers were killed, and that has prompted anger in several cities. You see people here stomping on Chinese-made products. Others burned an effigy of China's president. The Indian Prime Minister had this to say.
India wants peace, but on being provoked, India is capable of giving a befitting reply in any case. We don't compromise with the integrity and sovereignty of our country.
Well, senior international correspondent Sam Kiley is following developments from Abu Dhabi, and both China and India officials are calling for de-escalation. How much hope, how much optimism is there when it comes to trying to diffuse things on the ground?
Well, this is, as you know, Hala, an extremely fraught area. This is a border, the line of what actual control is its official and rather clumsy name, which is effectively the front line between competing armies of India and China over a front notionally of about 3,500 kilometers, mostly up in the high Himalayas. Now, this clash happened at about 14,000 feet in the Galwan River Valley. The Indians are claiming that 20 of their men were killed as a consequence of hand-to-hand combat that did not involve the use of firearms, because neither side is allowed firearms under previous armistice agreements in that territory, and that the majority of the Indian casualties died of wounds or because of hypothermia and other problems in terms of getting them evacuated. There have been no news at all or response to our demands or questions of the Chinese to explain whether or not they suffered any casualties. But the problem for the Indians now, I think, Hala, is that Narendra Modi has strongly hinted at the very least that he will take action. And as you've been demonstrating there in your introduction, there have been demonstrations against China. There have been demands among Indian military veterans for recompense, for revenge against China in this very forbidding landscape, which has been the scene of previous clashes. These have not come entirely out of the blue, these events.